And off. Herschel Walker, 5, 10, 12. He ran over him. He ran over him. There he goes, Herschel.
Truly, out of all the athletes I've dealt with in 40 years of being in sports, I admire the most for what he stands for how he carries himself, his Christian leadership, his character, his integrity, and what he's done not only on the field, but maybe more importantly off the field.
Herschel Walker was the catalyst of the greatest era in Georgia football history. From the first time he carried the ball, Bulldog fans knew they were witnessing something special.
We hand it off to Herschel. There's a hole. 5, 10, 12. He's running over people.
I knew he was going to be a great player. The only question I had is how soon was he going to be a great player? And I found that out in a hurry because we had a plan to play each of the other two tailbacks 2 series. And then after Herschel went in, there was no question. He won the job in front of me, all the coaching staff, all his teammates, all the Georgia fans, and he started this second half, and the rest is history.
Drove right over orange shirts, just driving and running with those big thighs. My God, a freshman.
As a freshman, Walker would rewrite the Georgia, Southeastern Conference, and NCAA record books, rushing for over 1,600 yards and 15 touchdowns. He set a single-game school record against Vanderbilt with 283 yards on the ground.
And they run a trap with Herschel Walker. Got a hole. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There goes Herschel. There goes Herschel.
Herschel would lead Georgia to a perfect 12-0 record and a national championship. He was a consensus All-American and finished 3rd in the Heisman Trophy voting, the highest ever for a freshman. His sophomore season, he picked up right where he left off, gaining a Bulldog record 1,891 yards and scoring 20 times. 72 of his 385 carries were for more than 10 yards, as he finished 2nd in the Heisman voting. His final year in Athens, Herschel led Georgia to an unbeaten regular season and a 3rd consecutive Southeastern Conference title. He gained 1,752 yards and scored 17 times as he finally captured college football's top honor.
Herschel could have won it as a freshman, but if you had to make a choice, and back in those days they did, they would always give it as a career more so than a 1 year. Given how it is today, he could easily have won the Heisman the 3 years, every year that he played at Georgia.
Herschel Walker left Georgia with 41 school, 16 SEC, and 11 NCAA records as he led the Bulldogs to a 3-year record of 33-3. The Wrightsville native had his number 34 jersey retired, and in the minds of many, remains the greatest Bulldog of all time.
We pitch it to Herschel, going to get him out. 10, 8, 7, 5. Herschel Walker.
Herschel was just a great football player, but a great person, and that's why he's so popular. People respect him as a player, and they respect him just as much as a person, and that gives him that rare quality.
While Walker left an incredible legacy on the field, both in college and later in the NFL, his biggest contribution is what he has done off the field. He is the national spokesman for the Patriot Support Program, an organization that provides emotional and motivational support to service members, veterans, and military families alike. His own business, Renaissance Man Foods, the largest minority-owned chicken business in the United States, is committed to helping with childhood obesity and supporting local causes across the country. Finally, Walker is active in Habitat for Humanity in Dallas, where he is using the lessons of his former coach, Tom Landry, to help others.
Well, I remember Coach Landry telling me one time, and it meant so much to me. He said, if you take something out of society, put something back in.
Well, it goes back to his competitive spirit. He was very competitive on the field, but he's competitive off the field because he wants to give back, and that's what Herschel's all about. He didn't grow up with a whole lot, but used God's talents to create great success, and now he wants to give back to those less fortunate, and that's one of the reasons why he's winning this award.
Through his legacy on and off the field, Herschel Walker has made a difference in many lives, and that's why he is the Lighthouse's 2019 Gary Stokan Hero of the Gridiron Award winner.